and welcome to Legoland Windsor. I've come down here today to check out the Halloween event for this year, but there's so much stuff going on. I thought I'd make a little construction update video as well and just show you some of the stuff that's happening around the park. There's absolutely tons to see. We've obviously got a massive ride behind us here that is now closed. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later in the video, but let's go and check out the new village that they're building, the new golf that they're building, and the new coaster first. So just down in the overflow car park, you get quite a good view of the new lodges and the new woodland lodge area. I don't know how much you can pick up on the camera, but you can see that building over there is the new central hub. That's the restaurant and main centerpiece of the woodland lodges. It's going to be 130 lodges that all look like this. They're quite nice. They look really good from the outside. There's going to be 20 camping barrels as well, which are like long cylindrical, a little bit like the stargazing pods, but long and round, basically. But this is a huge area. I can't remember seeing any of this last time I came down a few months ago, so they've really cracked on with it. It looks like the lodges are turning up ready built in two sections. I'm guessing looks like they just stick them together on the site, but it's looking really good, and it's really quite close to the car park, so really close to the entrance to the park as well, which is just up there. I'm just seeing if you can see anything. You can see some of the workings and stuff there, but I don't know if you can pick up looks like very leafy design on the wall inside. I think that's just a picture. But yeah, it's looking cool. So all the new lodges and that new area opens next year in 2024, due to open in May. And the prices aren't looking that bad. I'm here with Claire. As she was saying, the main lodges are £300 a night, and then the little stargazing pod type things are only £100 a night. So actually sounds pretty good value. I'm not sure how long it'll stay at that price. So if you want to experience that, it might be worth booking it now. So all around the car parks, there's loads of stuff dug up at the minute, loads of these green fences where they're putting in all the new services down to the new little village that they're building. So right at the entrance to the car park where you first come in, there's loads of construction walls again. So right over in this area, all over here, it's all fenced off at the minute, and it looks like they're building a new car park. The way they've cut the tarmac into corners, so I'm guessing they're just doing that ready to landscape and then add the car parking lines, which I guess is extra car parking from where they built this brand new building. So this is looking really fresh. This opens next week. It still looks a bit like a construction site at the minute, so they've got a lot to do, but this is their new adventure golf here at Legoland. I hope you can hear me over the music. Yeah, this is looking like a really nice bright building. So this is going to have 4 different courses. Each will have 9 holes in it. It opens next Saturday, the 7th of October. And it's £13 if you pay on the day for one course of 6 holes. It's £10 if you pre-book, but you do get 20% discount on that if you're a Merlin Pass holder. So that makes it £8 if you pre-book with your discount. And it's right near the main entrance, which is just behind these trees. I think I just said 6 holes in each one. It's 9 holes in each one. So yeah, 9 holes, 4 different courses for as little as £8 if you've got annual pass discount. So yeah, this is the new golf building. You come straight across the road, and that's the main entrance to the park. So it's not actually in the park, it is outside of the park and a separate attraction. So just near the water play area, behind it actually, on the hill, we can't see a lot. There's no good points to view this, but this is where there's going to be a new coaster next year. Now it's not been talked about loads, especially in the theme park community, because we've got so much going on at other parks. But they removed a water raft ride from here last year. All you can really see is soil at the minute, but they're installing 2 dueling coasters on this site. They're going to use the hillside for obviously the lift hill and then the return lift. And it's all going to run up from down here all the way up to that grand looking house at the top of the hill. Doesn't look like a massive site, but we have seen the plans for this coaster. I'll drop them into the video now. So they look quite cool. Hopefully they'll pick up a bit of speed. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be an interesting ride experience. It's obviously going to be for the family market, but nevertheless, it's another 2 new coasters coming to the UK next year. So here's a slightly better view of the site. You can see some foundations up there halfway up. I think the flat area they've built here is where the station is, and then the lift hills will be off the back of that, and then the layout kind of comes in front of all this big pile of mud that you can see. So we've just made our way up to Viking River Splash, which closed just over a week ago for the very last time. The park have announced that it's going to close down for good and be removed. So here's all the old station building, and you can see it's absolutely dry in the trough. It's had a lot of downtime over the last couple of years. I only actually got to ride it once on a visit. So obviously it was quite a problematic ride for some unknown reason. I also think it's pretty ugly, the way it's built on this hillside. The rest of the park's really pretty, and this is just a bit of a concrete mess. But yeah, when you stand here and look at it, this area is massive. And this is actually all quite a flat area here around the back of the Ninjago building, which is this brown and red building there. So yeah, just this little plot of land here is quite big, but the ride obviously goes all the way around there, down past where the hill train's going at the moment. And then you've got all the station area up at the top. We'll go and have a look at that in a second. But yeah, you could easily fit a new landing here with several little flat rides, or a really nice little coaster running around here would also be good. But the park haven't announced anything that's coming, so we are literally clueless at the minute. But yeah, don't come to Legoland expecting to ride this, because it's gone forever. So here's the old queue line and the turntable for the station for the Viking River Splash. The one good thing about this is it has sculpted the area already quite well for whatever's coming next. So you've got all the big retaining walls. You've got this section that's all got a solid concrete base on it already. And then obviously it goes down to the lower section over there, which is all, again, built on one flat piece of land on the hillside. And obviously then just the trough is the bit that slopes down, obviously to keep the water flowing. So there's a lot of possibilities with this land, and it probably wouldn't be that expensive if they work with the terrain that they've already built for this. But yeah, this is there. I didn't even realise until I was here today how big this site is. They could do something really impressive here. The music's really loud. You get great views from up here as well. So yeah, you've really got the area we were in a minute ago, this whole top area, and then this whole area down here. Like 3 different levels that you could work with. And the views that you get are just amazing. Right over to London. We're just heading into the queue for the hill train, and it just shows, like, from this point how big this area is of Viking Splash. This is all the bottom end of the trough. It's such a big area. I'd never realised it took up quite that much space.
I'm gonna do like this. Yeah, I'm really excited. I wanted to promise if you guys are beginning to that's really amazing.
So as you can see, there's absolutely loads of stuff happening over the next couple of years here at Legoland in Windsor. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited about seeing, and give me your ideas for what you think the park might be doing with the Viking Splash Rapids area. Yeah, huge area, so let your imaginations run wild, and let me know in the comments what you think is going to be coming next. Thanks very much for watching this little update, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.